So I've been asked to wear the geeky policy economist hat and to say that spending on housing is a good and a solid investment. First, it's a good investment because it creates good paying jobs with solid economic spin-offs. If you used an economic model that the government itself uses, and you looked at a capital expenditure like this of $2 billion a year, that model estimates that that would create about 13,000 jobs per year. And that's direct jobs. That doesn't even count the indirect jobs. Second, it's a good investment because failure to invest in housing isn't a neutral proposition. It costs us a lot. And that's something we've already heard from others. Homelessness is costing the healthcare system. It's costing the criminal justice system. It costs our social services. Not dealing with housing and homelessness is a false economy. And third, we keep hearing, of course, every time we raise this, people say, okay, yeah, sure, but how are we going to pay for it? Well, 10,000 units of social housing would cost about $2 billion a year. $2 billion sounds like a lot of money. But consider this. $2 billion a year is about 1% of the province's GDP, or gross domestic product, meaning our income as a society. So flip that around on its head. In a society as wealthy as ours, with a collective income of about over $200 billion a year, by what logic can't we deal with the housing crisis and spend 1% of that, or $2 billion a year? And how would you raise it? Well, you could get the money by increases in taxes, or you could treat it as a capital expenditure and infrastructure project, just like other infrastructure projects. If we can come up with billions of dollars and amortize it when we pay for a bridge or roads, why is that a better investment than housing? An ambitious building program like this represents a great opportunity, an opening to tackle what we at the CCPA like to call the two great inconvenient truths of our time: inequality and poverty on the one hand, and climate change on the other. It's a chance to build smart communities that reduce our greenhouse gas emissions by building new zero-emission homes and complete communities where people can live close to work and services and get it right this time. It's done in other places. It can be done here. For too long now, we've been living off the legacy of the social and co-op housing that was built a generation ago. It's time for me to invest now.
So another perspective